Trip After Party on the Power Trip Podcast Network.
Yep.
Thanks, Steve-O.
That was it, I guess. It was this one. It was a weird one.
No shit.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve-O.
Hey, no problem, guys.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, no problem, guys.
Man. Thanks. There goes Steve-O, who helped you save the day.
Thank you.
Now I got to hit the big red button. Remember, we hit the big red button anytime we can't hear ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Steve-O said he wasn't drunk. If he wasn't drunk, I can't imagine what he's like when he's drunk. At my
You've
show.
seen him drunk.
Sauce, how many
Yeah, I
drinks
guess
are you going to have tomorrow in L.A.? Because you can't get sloppy drunk, right?
No,
you got to
but I'll
stay
have-
sharp.
I don't know, 4?
How many drinks does it normally take you to get drunk?
5?
So you're going to push yourself right to the limit.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many drinks does it take to get whiskey dick?
I've never had whiskey dick in my entire life.
Whoa, look at you. Ooh.
Oh.
Wow,
I just
superpowers, huh?
haven't.
Oh, good for you.
How many drinks do you have so that you don't just immediately finish as soon as she takes her clothes off?
Like that leopard.
Like, is there a certain
Like a
amount of drinks where
distillery?
you're super confident?
Yeah.
Like
6 or 7.
you get 6, 7 drinks into your
Yeah.
confidence, you can
Yeah.
you can do it for as long as you want.
Yeah. That's the only thing I'm better at when I'm drunk.
So how many drinks does it take before you actually start acting drunk? Like slurring words and...
Oh, I don't know. Probably 5 or 6.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, I've drank with you two aggressively, and I don't think I ever I don't think I was
Yeah, I
out
don't
of
know
control.
that I've ever seen you wasted.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you like out of control or wasted.
Well, that's because I try not to be that guy. I never want to be that
What
guy.
if she wants to just get crazy?
Then I'll get drunk with her.
All right.
Or you'll get her drunk. And
No, I will drink
you'll
along with
stay
her because
cool.
that's not fair.
What are the what's the set list for topics of conversation?
Yeah.
Well, we'll probably start with Game of Thrones, how her career is doing, what she's been up to. That's probably it.
So you're going to start with, hey, did you watch Thrones on Sunday?
Yeah.
But she's going to say yes because she said on Twitter that she was.
Yeah.
So when she says, why did you? If you said no,
No, I
that's
said
a
I've
weird
never seen
start.
an episode of that show.
That's going to be weird.
I have seen some, and then I'll just start, is Bran Muffin still alive?
Don't do the Bran
that's
Muffin
him,
joke.
man. Don't you?
No,
That's
yeah,
what
don't
he's
change
gonna roll.
yourself.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
change.
Yeah.
Bran Muffin is
Change.
going to be a
I think-
huge swing and a miss.
yeah.
No, she'll laugh.
Yeah. She'll laugh.
I think if you approach Game of Thrones in sort of that same tone, like
Yeah.
it's a little geeky,
Now,
I think it's okay.
If there's a way that I could lose 40 pounds and get a full head of hair by tomorrow, that would help
You think she's going to
immensely.
roll up and it's going to be tits everywhere? I mean, not her, you.
Yeah, my tits are. Yeah, I think I wear a sweatshirt.
You
all
gonna
the
wear
time.
something low cut?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my tits will be out. I'll do the. Hey, how much bread do we have left?
You gotta lean
And just do
over.
the lean
Yeah,
over.
right.
Yeah.
Are you going to eat in front of her? I
Yeah.
have a hard time eating in front of people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have no problem eating in front of people.
I have no problem.
Yeah,
Like
I don't either.
people in general, or
people.
just like
Are you one of
new
those people that doesn't want to eat
Period.
alone? Like if
I would like
we
to eat
let's say the
alone.
four of us
Yeah.
I
went to a
love
restaurant.
eating alone.
I'd rather
Yeah,
eat alone.
I've been eating alone
Well,
forever.
eating alone's a lot.
Why? What happened?
No, nothing.
But
Well, just
even
in
if
general,
the
I've
four-
always eaten alone.
Even if the four of us went out to lunch or
Yeah.
brunch right after this,
Yeah.
right?
you can't have brunch, it's not the
You
weekend.
would be uncomfortable eating in front of
I'd
us?
nibble, and then when you guys left, I'd fucking gorge. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like eating in front of people. I don't.
Well, what did you
I
do
feel
in
judged
Colorado?
100%
Did you eat in front of people in Colorado?
Yeah, but do you judge other people when they eat?
No, not at all.
Then why do you feel like people are judging you?
I don't know. I'm an idiot. I'm a weird guy.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm a weird guy, man. I feel like I'm being judged all the time, 100% of the time.
You should.
Like right now.
Ditch religion. You won't feel that way.
No, it's not a good idea.
I'm free rolling. I don't feel judged ever.
Right?
Speaking of judging, is that an affliction jacket?
Yeah, I fucking love it. Whatever. Yeah, I fucking love this jacket. It's my favorite fucking jacket in the fucking
that's
world.
fine. Who cares?
I'm getting interviewed by John Bream today, so I wanted to look fucking cool, so I wore my fucking
Yeah,
jacket.
for what? Twin Cities Summer
City
Jam?
Summer Jam
Oh,
presented by
sweet.
Mystic Lake.
He's going to a Comic-Con for Walking Dead because he stole Negan's jacket.
That's right. I stole Negan's jacket.
Are you part of
Is that a
the?
cuss word?
No.
Who are the guys in Greece?
Your dad's pussy.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I just love how the
Pussy.
podcast,
Yeah.
we just have to throw out this like vulgar shit all the
Yeah,
time.
man.
Like,
Yeah, and that's-
any
that-
response, like, yeah, you
The
damn
guys
pussy.
down the hall, the guys down the hall are questioning whether or not we should pull back on the swearing from a sales
I think that's
perspective.
from
I wonder
a-
how many clients are
Why the
turned off
fuck
by all
would we do
the
that?
swear words. It's like, well,
Who's Yeah.
Well, if you don't want to sponsor the show, then don't. Yeah.
that's
Hey,
the way I see
Sauce.
Yes, babe.
Question for you. Going
Yeah.
back to your date.
Yeah.
How far down the timeline do you go of her Instagram, social media before it's creepy?
Well, I'm not on.
You know,
Instagram.
is there a general rule of like, hey, yeah, I saw you were in Bangkok last week.
Well, she was at Coachella, so I'm going to ask her about that. There was a bunch of mashups, and obviously I'll read up on Coachella because normally I talk too much about me, and nobody cares about me. But she was at Coachella, so that's Corey's tired of me. I was so that's a big topic. I think it's again this weekend, and there's a rumor that hot rumor that Ariana Grande is going to team up with NSYNC. That's in her wheelhouse.
Okay. But how far do you go down that rabbit hole of like, oh, this guy's just kind of creepily knows too much about me?
No, and I don't know.
I think that's an interesting dynamic to play when people are dating right now, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you're...
How was Hawaii? That was 4 years ago. How do you know about that? Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So, quick story where it was the first time I've ever like felt like this. So at the Taste of the NFL this last year in Atlanta, Sage Steele from ESPN helped out and to do some of our stuff on.
She kicks ass.
She kicks ass, right?
I like her.
So I follow her on social media, and we were talking, and she mentioned something like, "Oh yeah, I think I saw that on your Instagram." She did one of these like, "What?" Like kind of faces like, and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I follow you on Instagram or whatever." And she's like, "Oh, you do?" And I'm like, "Okay, did I say something wrong?" Like,
no, you're allowed to
was
follow
that creepy
a public
guy
figure.
there?
No,
Like,
you're on Instagram for a reason.
I know, but it was like weird that it got so almost like for her got too close to home or something. Like, I'm like,
That's an irrational reaction. That's not creepy
so I'm
at
like,
all.
did I like creep her out
No.
because I told her that I follow her on Instagram and I've seen that like she moved. I think she was talking about how she moved from like Arizona back to Bristol or something like that, and she was not happy about the move. And I was like, yeah, I think I saw you move. You were like in Arizona or whatever. She's like, yeah, you saw that? I'm like, yeah.
Well,
Like,
yeah, you posted it.
I
I
followed
followed
it.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
People are
Corey's
dumb.
right. Yeah.
Maybe she was creeped out by the fact that your dick was hanging out of your pants.
Yeah. And you weren't like,
talking to
hey,
you, Paul.
By
Yeah.
the way, you couldn't see it if I was hanging out of my pants. You weren't like, hey, your first post, your Instagram first post, I loved it.
Yeah, I
That'd
didn't.
be like,
I didn't think I went
Jesus.
back in time to where like,
No,
oh
it's
yeah,
not-
yeah,
not
and
weird.
No.
like
That's what it's all
recited
for.
her last year and like
And it shows
everything
you,
that she did.
You're not trying to date this woman.
That was like
you just show you
did
care.
Did you guys see Richard Pitino yesterday tweeted out his I think 2 of his kids watching the Masters?
Yeah.
And then this is what I love about Twitter. It's 2 kids that look like they're really into watching Tiger play, and then everybody on Twitter exploded because one of his drawers, one of like his cabinet doors, I should say, not drawers. One of his cabinet doors was just slightly off, and it's like he posted a picture of it, like, look at my kids loving Tiger, and dude, you got to get that door fixed. It's like the small. So they're creeping out like they're looking for details into his. Go back and look at his picture. Once you see it, you can't unsee it that one of his doors is off. But who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
No, that would be creepy if like 6 months from now, hey, I noticed your door was off under your media
Did you
center.
ever get that cabinet door
Did you ever
fixed?
get that cabinet door fixed? That would be like, dude, lay off the social media a little bit. You're kind of creeping me out here.
Oh, yeah.
You see it? Yeah, there you go. You can't
see it.
watch. Show these guys. You can't unsee it once you see it.
Oh yeah.
No, he's zoomed in. But yeah, his door is way off. Fix the door. Have Hot Ass Randy come over.
And as you know, a kid probably opened it too quickly.
Yeah, or pulled on it or something.
Yeah, or ran into it.
Yeah, kids
What?
think doors, whether it's for an oven, cabinet, pantry, it's just a jungle gym. It's like you weigh way more than that door can sustain. Don't hang on the fucking door. My kid does it every single day.
We have 2 baby gates that we still had up, broken because our kids will just stand on them as they're open.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm like, would you guys stop doing that? And now they're broken, just like up against the wall, and I gotta like get rid of them. So I'll be taking no pictures of my staircases because someone's gonna say, hey, you got a broken baby gate. Might want to fix that.
Right.
Nice
Charlie
dump
Baby Gate.
house.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think we learned this morning that kids will shoot themselves in the dick with a ball.
So,
dick,
speaking of
dick with a ball,
kids doing whatever they want. So, I was over at my buddy Sean's house, and he's got 2 twin boys, about a year and a half, almost 2, I think. I don't know how old they are. And so Luke and I had a couple of couple of cocktails. So we're getting the kids going, right? We're like,
a couple of
So
cocks.
Luke and you had a couple of cocks, and then what happened?
we had a couple of cocktails.
You had a couple of cunt-tails? Is that what you said?
And, so we're like, hey, Hank, you should ask your dad to take you outside to play. And it's all wet and stuff. And he's like, okay. So he goes and gets Sean, and Sean hands his 2 sons these 2 golf clubs, the plastic golf clubs kids use, one with the oversized driver and all that. He's like, we're not going outside, play golf with Randy and them. Just do that. Sean's making something on the grill. All of a sudden, Sean comes in, and you guys know this as parents. He goes, why is it so quiet? Something's fucking happening. He walks into the toy room, and their neighbor boy was over with his hands over his head like this, as the 2 twins in their diapers are just fucking hammering on the kid with their golf clubs. And the poor sweet kid's so nice, like he won't yell and doesn't want to like get them in trouble. It was funny. Kids are mean, man.
Hell yeah.
They can make weapons out of
Everything.
And they will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have this like Mickey Mouse fire truck that they ride, and they broke the steering wheel off and were hitting each other with it. Yeah.
Boys, man.
Yeah, they're mean.
Yeah. Saw that picture of you and Dov that your dad posted.
Yeah,
The
we look
dessert
like
picture?
serial killers.
You look exactly the same as you do right now. Like, I would have known that was you two
Yeah.
without anybody telling me. In a stack of pictures of strangers, I would have been able to pick you guys out.
My favorite thing about that post that your dad had, the follow-up post, was it was you and Dov when you were both, what, 4-ish, 5-ish, 6-ish, whatever it was?
Maybe 8 and 6.
Yeah, whatever it was, younger. And then it was the 2 of you coming over to watch the Masters or whatever it was. And both of you are sitting on the couch as adults, buried in your phones.
Yeah.
Which is the most telling thing ever, is that you have no interest in talking to your family or spending time with other humans. You just want to sit on your phone.
Yeah, like everyone.
Why are you such an asshole son?
I'm not an asshole son. I'm a very nice son.
Where will your phone be during your date?
In my pocket.
You better send me nudes of yourself.
Yeah, what, you want some?
Yeah, sure.
We have to test him. We have to text him during the date just
My
to
phone
see.
will be off.
You're going to turn it off.
No, I'm going to FaceTime you.
Don't you do that.
It'll be off.
Don't do that.
Why? No, it's on silent anyway.
Why does it need to be off?
I don't need it vibrating in my pocket.
What if that helps?
I guarantee you, Luke, Randy, and Sean said the exact same thing on Saturday. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to just fucking text me relentlessly on Tuesday night.
Because you can't help it.
I won't
You
look.
have to check your phone.
Yeah.
No,
You're
no,
incapable of not checking your phone.
No.
What do you have any plans for any sort of physical flirting? Like you gonna like touch her hand? Like
Yeah, what's
grab
the
her
hello gonna
hand,
be like?
Hand on the small of her back.
Yeah, hand,
We
yeah.
joked about the goodbye. What's the hello like? Is it a
I'll
real
probably
firm
give her a
hug?
hug,
Is it a
yeah.
handshake? Is it
Yeah.
a fist bump?
I always go in for the hug, even if you don't want it. No, that's weird.
Okay, Matt Lauer.
Whoa, easy there.
I didn't mean that. But like, I hug everybody. I like hugging people.
Yeah, you and Joe Biden both.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, it's okay.
No, hug her even if she doesn't want to. Even if she resists.
Well, no, if she's like,
No, if she pushes
No,
back and
I
is like,
didn't
no,
mean
thank you, just
that.
hug her.
I meant
Real
like,
hard.
I
Don't
meant
let go either until she
like
screams.
Abbott. Like Abbott doesn't like to be hugged. I still hug Abbott. Is
Yeah,
what I
bend
meant.
him over his table,
And do what?
hug him forcefully with my penis.
That's aggressive. But yeah, I mean, if she's like, I don't hug,
like Stretch
then I
Armstrong.
will stop, obviously. But yeah,
I was just hugging him, officer.
yeah, I was just with your penis.
Look, I know you've
And
already
this
said you're
penis?
not willing to, record the whole date, and I understand why. I get it. Although we need pictures and stuff, so people that think the whole thing is a bit, you can prove that it's not. But I would pay a lot of money to be there or have it filmed if it's a handshake goodbye. And I don't think it will be, because she would at least hug you goodbye. But
Yeah.
Can you imagine the look on Sauce's face if it's just handshake and thanks for the nice date?
Like in a distant handshake too.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
kinda like,
One of these. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
hey, it was awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you. Like,
yeah,
just kind of
right.
of pulling away
She's
as
walking
you're like
away,
shaking
yeah.
hands.
Good to see
Hey,
you.
thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And can you
Take care.
imagine
We'll
that
stay in touch.
that
Oh, shit, my
Uber ride
limo's
hawk?
here.
The Uber ride from the restaurant back to his hotel, just going, what the fuck? Like, what a waste of time. Like, the meltdown to the Uber driver, like, you're getting 1 star as a passenger for sure.
I have a almost 5-star rating.
Yeah,
on
not
Uber.
after that
Oh,
meltdown.
good for you.
That meltdown's going to be epic. Worse than your Vegas meltdown. The Uber ride from the hotel to the airport coming back from Vegas was freaking classic. Sauce was melting down on Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going back in like 40 days.
Yeah, you swore you were never going
Yeah,
back.
I'm going back in 40 days. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Well,
I don't know. When have I ever overreacted?
daily.
What time do you think you're going to be back in your hotel room after dinner?
What time's dinner? 6:30?
7.
7. Ballpark when you hit the bed. Ben's asking a great question.
1.
You're guessing 1?
Yeah, because if all
I'll
hell
take the
breaks
under.
loose, if
Well,
all hell breaks,
okay,
well,
go
yeah,
ahead.
if all hell breaks loose and it's the,
And it fails?
Yeah.
then I just
Go to the bar.
call Swartzen and I'll go out, get bombed. Yeah,
So are you on air again Wednesday morning?
I'll be on air whenever they want me to be on air.
Yeah, we need a recap.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need an instant
Yeah.
Fuck
recap.
yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'll be on air right at
Yeah, you
3:30,
better fucking be
and I
on
may
at
still be
5:30.
drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
What
be
if
on-
you what if you called in with a 3-way with Antje and her friend at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning?
You like what you like. I'm
We
not
keep
judging you.
talking worst case scenario. What if 9 months from now they're engaged?
Oh,
Or
Jesus.
she's got a baby.
You guys. Oh.
What if there's
Sauce,
a
would
sauce
you be willing
baby?
to raise another man's baby? Because that ain't yours.
Yeah.
probably.
Hey, Sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I hope doesn't happen? Because I just had a flashback to dating this really hot chick this one time. And the whole time we were at dinner, she was talking to other people.
Was a silly putty person?
Oh boy.
No.
Like on her phone or just
Oh,
actually
no,
at
this
the
was
restaurant.
Before that, like at the
Yeah,
restaurant,
man, I've been
we were
there.
at she was going to college at Wright State University, and we were like having dinner at a place on campus. And it was obvious she wasn't that into me, and so every person that talked in, that walked in, and she knew she'd get up and go talk to him.
That I
It
won't
was
put
the
up
worst.
with. I'd leave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would leave.
yeah.
Hey, what if
But she
what if
won't-
because
I
this
mean-
is a high class place in LA, what if, to Chris's point, what if another A-lister or B-lister walks in and now all eyes are on some lead singer from O-Town?
They're still a band.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Then you have to take yourself to O-Town later that
yeah. I probably will before and after.
One-way ticket to Oaktown.
Yeah,
Train's leaving,
going.
sir.
Yep, one stop. We're over. Get off, sir. That was it. Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's gonna be fun either way. So you're hanging out with Swartzen tonight, though, huh?
yeah.
What do you think you're gonna do with him?
I don't know.
What does he do?
He's doing some stand-up bit with like all these big timers, and I don't know if it was last night or tonight. Like Kroll and all these people somewhere in LA.
How crazy would that be?
Yeah,
You're gonna be hanging out with him.
yeah.
If I were you, I wouldn't come home.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe just get a place in
I love
in
you
LA.
too so
Stay at
much.
the Beverly Hotel.
I love you guys too much.
Really?
Yeah,
You could just opal every day. From
it would take a
LA.
lot for me to quit this job.
What if Antje said, "This is the greatest date I've ever had. I'd like to date you. Please move to LA."
I'd go, okay, fine, I will.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'd-
What would you do for work?
You just work with Seacrest. No big deal.
Yeah. I've got a lot of cash. I wouldn't have to work
Yeah,
for a
man.
while.
Who cares? Get a job working at a
Yeah.
memorabilia stand.
I'd go work at a golf course.
Hollywood
Or
Banana
a bar.
stand. There's a lot of money in the banana
Fucking
stand.
dress up as
Or a
Chewbacca.
bar.
Who cares?
Have you seen Star Wars porn?
No.
Star Trek porn?
Yeah. It's one of the earliest
Yeah, I've seen
pornos
it.
I remember.
Yeah, there's a really good Star Trek porn with this
Yeah.
one girl who I don't think does it anymore.
Uhura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Right.
Yeah.
that's the first move you see.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
the
That's
Spock.
that's the plot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Spock is
Like,
sort of
when I
like
saw
sort of like
that's
the
like the
Shocker.
only way to save this one alien's life, and he gets right in there.
Really?
Yeah. Nah, I haven't seen anything after that. You seen Baywatch porn?
No. We could do this all day.
Hey, talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds, because I just want to show you fuckers that video
What video?
from that Netflix documentary, because I want to preview what Sauce might do tonight. Did you hear about this, Ben?
No.
There's this leopard. Let me see if I can.
Oh
find
yeah,
this.
yeah. I heard Chris talk about it. Yeah, the 1 second hit up.
The 1 second is barely an exaggeration. I'm telling you, it's under 2 seconds. It's
he-
like
and he wasn't-
boom, and it's over.
And he wasn't fluffing himself while she was like catwalking back and forth.
Yeah. He just wanted to get it
Here,
over
I
with.
found it right here. Yeah, he's chasing that here. Here comes the.
He's been obsessed with this.
Here, you can here. I'll let Hawk.
Okay.
Or yeah, you guys can all watch it together. Check this out.
Was that it?
Yep, there. She lays down. Done. That's it. What, maybe 4 seconds at the most?
We call that the meat sauce.
And by the way, look. And then there he goes. He's like, all right, peace out.
see you later.
He's like, thank you. Next.
Hey, I'll call you later.
Yeah.
All right,
Look,
we'll see
doesn't
you
even
again.
turn back to look at her.
I sort of feel like that's what Hawk described how his meetings go with Abbott when he hugs him with his penis.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
right. Yep. Get what you get. See you
But
later.
think about that. You know, there are so few species that do it for fun, right? Dolphins that I think do it for fun as well,
Yeah.
too, and a couple of primates. That guy's entire life purpose is to just procreate, and he just did his job. He doesn't care if she had fun. It's like,
He doesn't
yeah, I
care
just
at
made
all.
a baby. Now I'm going to go find something to eat.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Right?
I wonder what the nuance
I
is
don't
when
know.
when they see a mate. Like if for us, if we see a female leopard, it's sort of like they all kind of look the same, right? Like they're all,
Racist, but okay.
Yeah, they do. Like I couldn't tell,
Yeah.
this gal from this other gal. They all basically look the same.
Yeah.
In a leopard's eyes, like what does this one have that's above and beyond the other ones? They're like, I need to procreate with that one.
Yeah.
Don't know, but that's why she was showing off by jumping up and down on the cliff for like 30 seconds. Her climbing ability. And he must have been like, that's a pretty good climber. I'll bang it.
Yeah. Do you remember the first episode when the birds, there's like 5 of them, and the one bird wants to bang the chick, but they do like a show,
Yeah.
like, and then
Yeah.
and only one of them gets to bang her. That's
Yeah.
the craziest thing ever. Like there were 4 little birdies, and then the chick bird, and she just watched him, and the dude was like, "All right, guys, we're gonna put on a show for this bitch. Let's roll." And they kept flopping over each other and dancing and stuff. And then he did this last big move, and she was like, "All right, let's go."
That's it.
And the other
Finish the
guys
move,
just
yeah.
sat and watched. That's crazy.
That's like you when you were in that band.
You know how in Indiana you didn't like guys that wanted to steal your women?
Yeah.
One of the episodes is these giant wild horses, and that once the horse mates with like the gal, when other bachelors roam in, watching this giant horse chase off these 4 dude horses, it is like, get the fuck out of here! These are my gals. And these 4 guys, you can just feel them like laughing as they're running. Like, we almost had him. We almost had him. You just gotta wait for that guy to fall asleep. He's the only guy that cares. Just 4 galloping horses in a row, like they're just
studs.
in the Royal Rumble. The animal kingdom is bizarre.
It is.
Man.
And we're all just animals, man. I think we may be the most bizarre of them all.
Oh, there's no doubt we are.
Yeah. Sauce,
Not even close.
Yeah, babe.
I wish you luck.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you
luck,
very
bud.
much.
I hope
Thank
you have
you.
a good time.
Thank you.
And I expect full reports. Please,
You'll get them.
no matter what's going on tonight with Mr. Swartzen, please send videos and texts and phone calls. And then send me a picture of what she's wearing.
Well, you definitely have to post those.
Yeah, you got
At some point.
a lot
You
of
guys gotta get
selfies.
selfies.
It all has to go on KFAN.com. I was told I can't tweet anything.
What's the difference?
What?
Do whatever you want.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
do
no,
whatever
no,
you
no,
want.
no.
Fire
I
you for
was
not tweeting.
No.
told
wait.
it has to be on KFAN.com.
No.
I'm dead serious.
Well, then that makes everybody think it's a bit.
Yeah. And who cares? Do whatever you want. What are they
Yeah.
going to do? Fire you for not tweeting?
They
Yeah.
would fire me, yeah.
Bullshit.
No chance.
No.
No
Thank
way.
you very much. I appreciate that.
But do you remember when you first started on the show, we basically said the reason why when we had you do those Meatsauce reports, and sometimes even though you had all night to read them, you couldn't read the fucking story. and we so whether you killed, we would laugh, or you bombed, and we would laugh. That's why I think this bit's gonna work. Let's say you banged her, right? That's an unbelievably good bit for the show, right? It's how did you pull this off? Let's say it's an epic disaster, and she leaves right after there's just like, all right, cool, and it's a high five, and you're gone. Listening to you melt down is going to be a home run. And then if it's somewhere in the middle where you're like, yeah, we had a really good night, and I don't know, we're going to see each other. Like, I can't
There's
think
no
of a scenario
yeah.
where it doesn't work for the show.
What if I die?
That is
run.
the
Again.
A+ scenario.
Yeah.
Home run.
If I die.
That's a
Yeah.
grand slam.
That's a home run.
Yes.
Grand slam.
100%. And I already told Abbott last
Touchdown,
week that we
field
would
goal.
replace you with Dov because I think he's funnier and smarter.
I'm thinking
And
about
I
having
hate
him
it.
come in tomorrow.
He would.
Yeah.
He's dead.
I just can't stand to look at his shape anymore.
What?
His shape.
You looked at my
intimidating.
brot's crank.
Dude, it's a good point. What
intimidating.
if your brother walked into that restaurant, Antje might think it's just an uglier version of Paul Rudd, and then leave you for Paul Rudd.
Or what if she actually thinks it is Paul?
Right.
Right.
The problem is if he actually bangs her, he's such a gentleman that he wouldn't tell us that he banged her.
Oh no, he would. He
But
would.
I don't think
Not on the air.
if he really did bang her. I don't think Auntie would be like, yeah, go ahead and tell your millions of listeners that you banged me.
Sauce is the worst secret keeper I have ever met in my entire life.
Yeah, but he might tell
If
all
he-
of us privately, but he's not going to say it on air.
Oh no, this would be the quickest brag of all time.
I'd
He
put
would
it on
want-
KFAN.com.
He would want
have to.
everyone in the world to know that he got it. Everyone.
Yeah, I'm with Ben. He wouldn't tell anybody. but he would tell one of us, and then I would tell him.
I'd tell him.
Yeah,
You're right.
He'd be the first person I'd tell.
I would definitely tell everybody.
It'd be different
then
if it's coming from you as opposed to him on air saying like, I did it, guys.
Yep.
I did it. Bow down.
But
I banged her.
This is
Right.
the more passive way to do it. He's still knocking over the dominoes, knowing that everybody will hear about it. He just doesn't have to be the one that actually
Yeah, so
says
that's
it.
the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hawk,
the Minnesotan
don't bring that
way
up
to
in
do
the
it.
air. Okay.
Okay, I won't do that.
I got a hot tip for you, a little pro tip.
Yeah.
Don't use Selsun Blue the night before.
Why? What happens?
Well, you'll have a dog dick.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
How
had.
many times did you masturbate with
You
Selsun
have
Blue?
Just the one time, dude. That's all
And
it
it
took.
burned
It
off the
burned
skin?
off my wiener.
What does Selsun Blue do? Kill dead skin on your head?
I don't
kill
know.
dead skin?
Well, isn't
on
that
my
what dandruff
head?
is? Isn't it just dead skin?
I don't think it kills dead skin. I think dead skin, by definition, is already dead.
Like, I mean,
It's like the
burnt it
undead.
off.
It's like
You
the White Walker.
Sorry,
Right.
Paul Mitchell.
I don't know what it does. I have no idea, but it did burn a layer of skin, and I'm sure I was vigorously whacking off with it, which didn't help.
Could have nothing to do. You thought that was good lube?
It was the closest thing to me.
Vigorously whacking
I was in the
off.
bathtub. I was a young man. I jerked off
In the bathtub?
in the bathtub.
What?
I used Selsun Blue. It hurt. Didn't keep me from completing the act.
Yeah.
But then it literally throughout the day got worse.
So right when you
It looked like it looked. I can't even explain it. It was red and bulbous, and it stuck to my underwear for weeks. It stuck to my underwear, and I didn't tell a
did it
soul.
pus?
No, it looked like if you burn your hand. That's exactly what happened. It looked like I burned my hand.
Like that?
Well, kind
I
of.
burned my
only-
hand.
Would you
doing
pull your pants up?
Yeah, please.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, like that.
And I couldn't tell anybody. I was so alone in the world. I didn't tell anybody
Well,
that
this
my
is-
penis was sticking to my
Didn't
underwear.
you say that back when you were a young man that if
Yeah.
you did that,
Yeah.
people thought you were gay,
Well,
right?
yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
so, we all thought we were because we were all doing it. We just didn't tell anybody.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Right when you G.I. Joe Kung Fu gripped your crank with a handful of Selsun Blue, did it burn?
It tingled.
And you didn't stop?
I like the tingle. No, I'm gonna tell you, I can remember distinctly how bothered I was and how scared and frightened I was. Imagine how frightened you'd be. I mean, it looked like the Elephant Man in my pants, and it hurt. And it's the thing that I always remember that I'll say 1,000 times. It was sticking to my underwear.
Jesus Christ.
You like rug burned your penis.
Yeah, it's terrible. It was a terrible, terrible thing.
And I gotta imagine every shower and bath after that was so awful.
Just terrible.
yeah.
Just everything about it was terrible. The shame.
But you know what you
fear.
did? But you know what you did inadvertently?
Your pussy
You built
penis.
up a stronger layer of skin on the outside, which makes you last longer.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, it's like callousing
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
playing
You calloused
guitar.
your
You
penis.
calloused over your wiener.
Good for you.
It was terrible. It was a terrible, terrible thing.
Sauce, can you quickly callus up before tomorrow night?
Do you have any Selsun Blue?
Crystal Bites.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You can't do it now. You
Should've
should
been
have done
planning
this like a
weeks
month
ago.
ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it would have calloused over, and then she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, is this Sting? Like we're going for like 4 hours."
Yeah.
What if people at the restaurant think
Oh,
Antje is
I
dating
get it.
Jack Black?
Sting.
Yeah, tantric sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't look like him much anymore.
I don't really know.
What if they think she's dating Marc Gasol?
What if she thinks she's dating a real life Shrek?
Man, you got
What
to
if-
workshop your bits before Bran Muffin and Shrek joke fly out tomorrow
Such a
night.
girl fart.
Yeah.
I know,
Did you
my farts.
queef? Aren't the Queef sisters on South Park? Yeah.
I don't remember
Sure.
the queef sister.
Listen, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
gotta
gotta
go.
go too.
Eat balls.
Hey,
Yeah.
enjoy your day, buddy. We're all rooting
Thank you
for
very
you,
much.
and she's a sweet girl. She'll take good care of you, and,
I appreciate
and
it.
treat her nice.
Thanks for covering the hotel.
You're welcome. Love you.
KFAN.com.
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 Twitter. Eat balls.
Clickbait.
Bye.